Right, hello there everyone. Welcome back to another Transformers toy review. This is the second one in a series looking at the Transformers Shattered Glass toy line. Picked this up from Hasbro Pulse. I've already taken a look at Blur in this line. There'll also be Bumblebee, I think, Jetfire, and through the War for Cybertron line we've seen Optimus Prime and Ratchet and things like that. You do get a comic with it, which has this great artwork of Megatron on the front. You see he's got a Decepticon symbol, but it's red. So in this kind of universe, the Decepticons are the good guys, and the kind of type of paper in this is a little bit different. I don't know quite how to describe it. It's quite a kind of glossy sheen to it, and you've got these kind of shiny bits that kind of really kind of pop out on the page, the actual bits of glass and Decepticon symbol, kind of foil. It's really nicely done. They're quite large comics, so there's a fair bit to them. They're exclusive through Hasbro Pulse, I believe. And if you want to see what the box of these ones look like, this kind of what they look like. Same sort of look for a lot of these. We've got the Shattered Glass and obviously either the Autobot or the Decepticon symbol on there, with a kind of various different colours used here. You've got a picture of Megatron on the front here, and then on the side Megatron again on the back. Megatron here in his robot mode and his kind of different looking alt mode, and then you do get a little bit of a bio. So it says Megatron, the heroic leader of the Decepticon, stands against tyranny and fights to bring peace to all Cybertronians. So a short but sweet little bio there, and that's pretty much it. And what I normally do is just cut that up and save a few of the kind of card pieces here. And here he is. He does come with a few extra bits. So this kind of piece here, which you can use as a kind of a sword or a kind of almost like a dagger on the front here, which forms part of his alt mode. And then these two wing pieces here, which clip onto the back. Other than that, it's a straight up repaint of the figure. You do get his fusion blaster and the kind of gun sword thing. So you can transform him into tank mode if you wish to as well. So you do have that option. Obviously, he can hold this in his hand, or he can peg this onto the side, or on here, even on here, or these bits are used on the back here. So those ones are done, and you can kind of do the thing with his blaster here. Take that off, and you can peg that on his arm to give him that look as well. So you got that done. I'm not sure if I'll use that with this guy, because it feels like he's already got that with that. And as a bit of a size comparison, I said I do these as we go along. There he is alongside the evil Blur. So you've got those two side by side. You can see this guy's a deluxe, and this one's like a Voyager. So there's a bit of a size difference between the two. In terms of articulation, I'll just take off. Actually, I'll leave this on. This is painted, so this is nice. It's all of these accessories here. They're all in this translucent blue and then painted. So black paint on here, white or cream, I guess you could say that. Red on here, no issues at all. You might get a bit of paint chipping, so just be aware. And red on either side of here, and they just peg onto the back like that. So, I mean, you could peg them on his legs if you wanted to and give him a bit of a different look. Entirely up to you, but I think they do look quite good on the back here, like so. And him holding this bit here. Paint on the fusion cannon here again makes it look a little bit different. You see these bits kind of come out, but it does give you kind of a little bit of extra articulation depending on how you're posing him. but it is supposed to peg into there. The face is painted, it's all painted actually, painted black, and then kind of like a greyish. You can see he's got a little chip on his chin there, and then the eyes are blue underneath, but it's really hard to see because there's so much dark on the figure. You get a nice Tampo Decepticon symbol in red, and then you get lots of little bits of yellow paint on here as well as some black and red on the legs and silver down here. Lots of black paint actually on the top here, and it's got like a flat black finish to it, which is done well. And the same on here, and then you get a little bit of the kind of this kind of blue through the top of those grills there as well. So there are lots of little bits of paint, but nothing too much. So all of this here is just one color. In the kind of comic, it has him kind of in the kind of sea of rust. So they haven't kind of gone with that deco. They've gone with him kind of brand new, if you like. But this would be quite an easy figure to customize if you wanted it, sort of like rough him up to make him look as if he's kind of just come out of the that kind of area of Cybertron. You could quite easily add rust effects and everything to him with him being a lighter color. It's quite nice actually, the kind of off-white color of him. It does look good actually. Yeah, it's a little bit unusual seeing him like this, but yeah, I'm joking with my friend Nathan about this particular mold, and you know, I've lost count literally of the versions I've got of this guy now, because then I've got the Earthrise version as well, which is a slight tweak on it as well. I think I got the original was it War for Cybertron Siege Megatron, and then I got like the one with a cell shaded one, and then they did him in a Netflix pack with added paint. I ended up getting that one and selling the first Siege one, and then they did another one which was in like one of those surprise boxes which came with like Decepticon, like a fossilizer and stuff like that. So I've got that one. So I need to sell off another Megatron, and now I've got this one. So yeah, it's like, geez. So yeah, they've definitely got their money's worth on this one, I would say. In terms of articulation, it is the same as what we've seen previously, but I will run through it. You can up a little bit on the head, but you can cheat a little bit by moving this bit up. You can go down a little bit. Their head rotates from side to side. It doesn't feel like it's on a ball peg there, but you can see it. You are kind of restricted as you go around. It feels like you can get about as far as there going round. These arms want to seem to pop out more on this side than the other. I don't know if something I've done wrong with transformation, but the arms rotate all the way around. They are kind of hindered by this backpack, but they can go all the way around. Out to the side here, this arm bends at the elbow there and it rotates around, and the fists also move in and out to do with the transformation. And obviously you can hold a weapon in that hand here as well. You do get waist articulation. You just have to lift this bit out of the way, and that goes all the way around. And the legs, you can do the splits. You can go forward. You can go back to there. Swivel in here. Bend in the knee there, which is good. And then with the feet, you get kind of that there. That's about it. And then this kind of piece at the back. And then you get a rocker that goes out to there. So, as always, plenty of articulation, plenty of posability, plenty of playability. You do also get lots of these kind of little stubs everywhere where you can add like blast effects and things like that. So he's been shot at, you can add things in here. So he's shooting at someone. So I'll just grab a few as an example. Sorry, as I said, I've just got a bit of a cold. just grabbing a few of these different kind of blast effects and things like that. So you can have it that he's being fired at, and you can peg these on like so. So he's being shot at. And then if you want to have him shooting someone, why aren't you standing up? You can peg these on the ends here and have him shooting someone. You get the general idea. So lots of fun you can have with those. Oh, it's good to mess about and play with. Now he does have a different alt mode to the other Megatron, which is kind of like a made up mode really. But what you will have to do is take off these bits, take off this, and peg these from here. Like so. The legs, you want to kind of fold up a little bit, have these so they click back in. Push these bits back in like that. And then the legs are going to move in towards each other like that. And like that, I believe. And then you get hold of this piece here, and that just pegs over like that. So you got the front part of it. I'm just going to adjust the camera slightly as I do this. Now the other bits are kind of going back into tank mode, so you're going to fold these hands in like that. And from memory, I think you rotate this bit around here, or maybe not actually. Yeah, no, that is right. And then pull these bits out like so. These bits are gonna pull apart here, so fold them out like so, like that. And these bits here will kind of fold in and actually peg into here and here like that. Yeah, I think that's looking right. These bits here peg up like that, and yeah, this bit actually rotates around like that. So you want to straighten up your arms with the black bits facing outward, sorry, like that. And then you get hold of your fusion cannon bit, and this will peg in on one side here, the other side here like that. And then this bit here should peg in, or fold into that space there. That. And then you're nearly done. So straighten this bit up. And then you've just got your wing pieces here that you peg into here like that, and like that. And then you've got your Autobot jet thing. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, you've just got this bit in here showing, which, you know, you can see quite clearly it's its legs. It's okay. You know, I get that they tried to do something different with this mold, and they tried desperately to get another mode out of this. You can obviously transform this back into the kind of tank mode if you wanted to do that. So you've got no issues there. Obviously, you'll have to find other places to put these bits. Can't really find any other places to put this here. You can pop it on the end here like that. But that just looks a bit ridiculous. The other thing you could do is fold out one of the hands like that, and either have it plugged in like that at the top there potentially. So that's another thing that you can do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's an okay looking jet mode. The robot mode is definitely a lot better, and it's a figure actually I like more than I thought I would, considering how many times I've seen this mold over the last sort of couple of years. It's still quite good fun to sort of play around with. I like what they did with jet mode, or what they tried to do. The extra accessories I appreciate. Paint job's pretty good. I think what makes it actually is the comic and the story that they're trying to tell with it. Because I'm really into the kind of the character side of it. So reading about the characters and having them all as part of this line here, just kind of makes them sort of come to life a little bit more. Like, I can pose them next to each other, and yeah, it resonates more with me. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.